5-0 win from Spurs. Massive damaging loss for Everton.
Yeah.
For Kane though, he overtook hate saying it.
Yeah,
hate saying it. Kane scored his 176th Premier League goal. 70 more goals than Darren Bent, incidentally.
Look at this. I'm straight in there. I've been in there, what?
No need for
8 minutes?
Which is longer than normal.
It is, yeah.
But he overtook Thierry Henry. And that hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It does, but listen, fair play to Kane. I mean, he is a top-class finisher, by the way. He's not had probably his most prolific season in terms of Premier League goals. I know in all competitions he's been good. But I mean, he's only 28 years old. He's obviously got that Shearer record insight, 260. I still think it's going to take some doing to get to that.
So do I. But I tell you, I don't know whether you agree, Benty. I said we're talking to Harry Redknapp earlier on. Even with Aguero, Rooney and people like that, I think Al would have been quite comfortable. But I think this is the first time. He's still a long way off. But I think Al will be having a wee look over the shoulder saying, he's got a chance.
I think so as well, because even when you look at likes of Thierry, obviously he left when he was in his pomp as well.
Yeah.
He would have, if he'd have stayed at Arsenal, he would have had a chance of tracking that down. But you're right, you look at Harry Kane, doesn't look like he's going anywhere. I think there's genuine concern from Alan Shearer, because 260, I used to think, look at that record and go, no one can get anywhere near that.
Ridiculous.
We've seen some of the greatest strikers out there get absolutely nowhere near it. And you look at him and he's 260, but I think you look at Harry Kane, if he stays in the Premier League for the next 5 to 6 years, I think at this kind of, and it's not even that's this kind of level, but you think now, what is he? He's under 100 away. If he just keeps chipping away 15 goals here, you know, I mean, he'll get there. It depends on longevity as well, but I mean, congratulations to him. He's a top striker, top finisher.
His 2 finishes last night were absolutely different class.
Yeah.
I sort of saying, I mean,
the second one, the volley, the left foot volley,
over his shoulder, technique. The first one, you just know he's going to score.
Yeah.
You know, he's one of these strikers you go through, then you throw in his header against Manchester City. He's got all sorts of goals, Benty.
He's top class. Even the first one against City, by the way, the half volley that comes over and he just side foots it in, top centre forward. The injuries are mad, but it's also like, you look at Shearer though, with the 2 big injuries he had. He missed 2 full seasons. He might have ended up with 300.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So,
100%.
But Kane, you're right. He's had big injuries. As I said, this has probably been his worst form in terms of Premier League for some time. I think it is, because the last few seasons he's been incredible. But I think if he can stay fit and just keep, I think if he stays at Manchester, if he goes to Manchester City with the chance they create, you'd expect him to. But my only concern with that is that they create a lot of chances for. It's not just one person scores the goal. Mahrez gets his, Sterling's, Foden's. They kind of share it about. But him being at Spurs, staying at Spurs, that's his club. They create opportunities for him. He loves being there. Well, we hope he loves being there. And I think if he stays there, he breaks the record, I think, or gets close to it at least.
Football moves on quite quickly, doesn't it? Yesterday we were talking about Arsenal in top 4. Today, after that massive 5-0 win for Spurs, they are 7th. They have played 1 game more than Arsenal, and they're 3 points behind at the moment. Sandwiched in between those 2 teams, you've got Manchester United and you've got West Ham as well, who have the same number of points as Tottenham, but have played 2 more games than them. Also, Manchester United have played 2 more games than them. This is going to come down to the North London derby, isn't it? I just feel...
When is it? Where is it?
Oh, let's have a little look. When's it been rescheduled for? Not been rescheduled yet.
No.
We don't know yet. But that could be. I mean, it could be massive. It could be the top 4 decider. You never know. In a way, I want it to be Darren because I'd love it to have even more spice than normal.
Yeah, it would. I'd absolutely love that. I mean, Arsenal in prime position at the minute. I mean, 3 games in hand on Man United and West Ham, and there are a lot of people. I mean, I look at Wolves and it looks like all of a sudden they've just kind of maybe gone a step too far.
Yeah.
But you look at Spurs and a lot of people are trying to rule them out, and I kept saying, no, it doesn't matter. I know they're inconsistent. I know they're 1 week they win and they lose, but when they've got the firepower, the likes of Kane and Son, they're in any given game, and even Bentancur's gone in and made a real difference. So they're in it for sure. But you're right, it might come down to that game, and as I said, it'd be a great game, nerve-wracking, but good game.
You back him for that?
Arsenal, of course. Come on. What kind of question is that?
Annie?
Come on.
Where is it? Do we know where it is?
I can't remember. Is it at Arsenal?
No. What, the North London derby?
Yeah,
we beat
we played at Arsenal.
Remember we
Of
Arsenal battered them, remember?
course we did.
It was 3-0 at half time.
Yeah, that's right.
So, at Spurs, what are you saying?
Tough game that at Spurs. Really tough.
I'm actually going Spurs.
Ali?
I just felt you should be brought down a peg or 2.
There it is.
I just wanted. I know the 2 years just so pro Arsenal. I thought to myself, have a bit of Spurs.
Okay, that's the voice of Alan McCoy and also Darren Bent and me, Laura Woods, this morning on talkSPORT Breakfast.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.